Kaynan Kruschewsky boasts a 15-2 record in mixed martial arts. Over his 11-year professional career, Kaynan has secured 13 finishes, including a whopping 9 submission wins. He captured the Jungle Fight lightweight title, which is a prestigious title in South America, with a guillotine finish against John David, and successfully defended it by defeating Thierry Lucas. 5 months later, he showcased his skills on the Contender Series, where he dominated Dylan Mantello during a UFC contract where he would officially debut in Sao Paulo last year. Today, we'll take a look at the highlights of Bahia Kaynan Kruschewsky.
Oh, Till's out! It's over!
It's over! It's over!
That's what I'm saying, boy! Oh! He got dropped! It's over! It's over! Munoz! Oh my God!
Kaynan Kruschewsky has trained significantly in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but even more importantly, he's taken on Muay Thai bouts in his past, and that has definitely showed throughout his career in his mixed martial arts style. Kaynan Kruschewsky debuted in the Sao Paulo regional scene back in 2013, and he'd go on an impressive win streak to open his career. The competition was limited in tough fights until he found his way into Jungle Fight when they took their trip to Sao Paulo in 2016. He'd take on his first opponent with a formidable record of his own in 8-2 Gabriel Gregorio. And in terms of excitement, this debut could not have been better. Both guys had absolute firefights when they were on the feet, with Kaynan landing a massive right hand early in the first round, dropping his opponent. The second round was all stand-up striking back and forth, with both guys being really good grapplers. They were also great defensive grapplers, with nobody finding an advantage. And then in the third round, Kaynan would land a takedown and swiftly find his opponent's back to sink in the submission, earning himself a win in his debut for the organization. He'd leave Jungle Fight for his next couple of bouts. He'd finish 2 opponents in his next 4, but also suffered his first career defeat. Because of his exciting style, he puts himself in the pocket to trade in firefights, and in a trip to Finland, Kaynan was fighting his normal Muay Thai style fight, and his opponent would land a massive right hand, connecting with the temple of Kruschewsky, face planting him for a basic walk-off finish. It's one of the styles that is going to make Kaynan an exciting highlight tape on both sides, the winning and the losing, and he's a matchmaker and promoter's dream. Nonetheless, coming off of this run of fights, he would then make his most impactful run in Jungle Fight, knocking out Vitor Moraes, finishing John and David via submission in a wild final exchange where both were throwing caution to the wind, standing and throwing. With Kruschewsky against the fence, he would grab a hold of David's neck and fall for the guillotine submission while he was being tagged just seconds before, earning himself the lightweight title for Jungle Fight before defending it one more time against Thierry Lucas. All 3 finishes would catch the eye of Dana White, where he would give him a call to be on the Contender Series in 2023. And Kruschewsky would have one of his most impressive fights yet. He would take on Dylan Mantello, a Cerro Longo prospect who was on a 3-fight win streak himself and a former Ring of Combat lightweight champion. And in the fight, Kruschewsky would win on the feet, in my opinion. Before the fight got to the ground, Mantello would chase a guillotine submission, which Kruschewsky would fend off before finding Mantello's back and finishing him with a rear naked choke in the first round. This impressive performance, plus a massive yell at Dana White, would get him a UFC contract. Following the Contender Series, Kaynan would step in on 4 days' notice to take on a teammate of Charles Oliveira in Elvis Brenner. Brenner landed a heavy left hand off a missed right hand, which Kruschewsky took well, but it was an identical combo with the final bell looming that violently sent Kaynan face first onto the canvas. The right hand missed with the left hand brushing behind the ear. It wasn't the debut Kaynan wanted, but the short notice big ball move of stepping in landed him a second UFC opportunity, this one against Kurt Holobaugh. Let me know how far you think Kaynan Kruschewsky can go. He has an extremely impressive record, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and to be fair to him, he is actually more of a Dutch-style Muay Thai specialist where he stalks opponents with his tall frame. But that'll do it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, remember to smash that like button, subscribe to Combat Sports Central, and I will see you in the next one.